scars we all still wear. Through the storm, through the fight, searching for hope in the dead of night. No more hiding, no more shame. Face the fire, call the name. Lessons learned, stories told. Rise again from the ashes cold. Tuesday Talk, light in the dark, where the broken find their spark. Tales of pain, but we still stand, side by side, hand in hand. Tuesday Talk, light in the dark, where the broken find their spark. Tales of pain, but we still stand, side by side, hand in hand. Shadows whisper, demons call, but we refuse to lose it all. Every fall, every tear, built the strength that brought us here. We are warriors, we are fire. Turn the hurt into desire. Not alone, never lost. One more chance, no matter the cost. Tuesday Talk, light in the dark, where the broken find their spark. Tales of pain, but we still stand, side by side, hand in hand.
Hey, there we are. How's that? What'd you think of that intro, huh?
I like it. Can you hear me all right?
Oh, you're muted. You're muted. Fix your shizzle at the bottom of your picture.
I'm looking, buddy.
There's a microphone button. And not happening, huh? All right, go out and come back in. See you in a minute. Oh, I love the duties. I love messing with the live stuff, man. It's just always something. Always something. Just the way it works. So hey, is what it is, right? Is what it is. We'll flip and deal with it. You know, it is just all right. Here he comes again. Let's try again. How about now? Nope.
Now.
Nope.
I'll go on my
Can't
phone.
hear you. All right. Put some headphones on or something. See you in a minute. Oh my gosh. It's always something. So, hey, good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, November. I got to look at the date. What is today? 18, right? 19? Where'd it go? Today's the 18th, November 18th. So, first and foremost, today would be my mom and dad's 58th wedding anniversary. But as most of you know, he passed away last June. So much love to my mom, who I know is probably going through some stuff today. So love you, Mom. I miss him too. Yeah. And then I really wanted to talk real quick to you about a couple friends of the show, the family, Ty Foster and Kim Foster. Ty has been battling his own stuff for the last couple months, and Ty went in for surgery last week, and the day after his surgery, his wife had a stroke and has been life flighted up to Akron. So if you're listening this morning, hey, Ty, I love you. We love you. And it's tough right now, dude. It just is. All right. So, Albert, can I hear you now?
How about now?
Nope. Still not there. What is happening here? All right. I don't know what's going on here. So let me mute you and unmute you and try again. Go again.
How about now?
Nope.
How about
Nope.
now?
Nope. All right. I am going to. What link? Did you use the link I sent you this morning? Oh, boy. All right. Well, that's wonderful. You have a microphone problem, it looks like. All right. Well, crap. What are we going to do? What do you want to do? Join from your phone. Try your phone.
I am.
Or you're on your phone. Try your laptop. Try your laptop. I'll call you in a minute. We'll talk in a minute. See you later. Bye. I really want him to come on because we're going to do this 2025 recap. Oh, Trisha can hear him, but I can't hear him. Everybody else can hear him, but I can't. So that sucks. Wow. Well, good morning, everyone. Drabick and Katie. So everybody else can hear you, but I can't hear you. So that's interesting. How does that work? So it's my problem. So let's get Al back on here. No, I can't get out. If I get out, then how are we going to do this? Let's see. Go to your laptop, Al, and then I'm going to put you on FaceTime with me. So go ahead and jump back in. And I'm going to FaceTime with him so I can hear him because I'll be hooked to both. Hey, Mom says she loved the intro. That's great. Thanks. Patrick Drabeck said he can hear him, and I was built for this. Yeah. Okay. I'm just comfortable being uncomfortable there, Senior Chief. How's that? That's just the way it goes for that one. Trisha can hear him. I can hear him. I'm the only one apparently that can't hear him. So the problem is on my end, and here comes Al. So he's back. He's waving at me from the waiting room. Let's try again. How about now?
How about now?
Well, everybody else can hear you, but I can't. So here's what we're going to do. Stay right there. You can hear me, right? I'm going to FaceTime you on the phone, and then I'm going to just listen to you. All right. So here we go. All right. So I'm calling up Al. So Al's going to be in my headset, but he can hear everybody. You can hear everybody. Everybody can hear him. The only issue is I get my feedback in my headset listening to your phone.
I turned mine down. You should still be able to hear me, so I'm not getting it on this end. We good?
I think so. Nope. I still hear you. I hear me.
How about now?
I still hear me. What am I listening to? Oh, your laptop.
Yeah, I'm laptop and you're FaceTiming me, so.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, you know what? Things happen, bro. Right? So let's just keep it going and we'll make it work.
As long as people can hear me, that's okay.
Well, I got 3 texts and 7 so messages on the YouTube. So it is what it is, man. We'll deal with it. So, hey, thanks for joining us this morning. You had a busy weekend. I don't know if you heard or not, but we gave out, thoughts and prayers to Ty and Kim. They're going through a really rough time right now.
Yeah.
So, hey, kiss your loved ones, hold them tight, and remember what matters.
Yep.
Right? Nothing material ever matters. Right? Achievements are just that. Achievements, moment in time, the family, the people that you have around you that love you, those are the ones that matter the most. Ty, whatever you need, brother. We'll do what we can for you. All right. Hey, let's do our 2025 recap, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
All right. So you and I talked last night for about an hour and a half, and we decided we want to start off with the golf outing. Yes. 2025 was our 9th golf outing, and it was our 9th, right? Yeah, because next year will be.
Yeah, I don't think we had a golf outing.
I don't think we had one for COVID. Anyway, it was our 9th golf outing, but the gist of the whole matter is it was the most successful one we've ever had, right? So we had over 100 golfers. We had a platinum sponsor in the Voodoo Misfits. Thank you to, I think Tom's the one that brought that one in. And they actually showed up, and they're from Missouri, I believe. And at the shotgun start, he pulled his checkbook out and he cut us a check that funded our golf program for 2026. So thank you to Voodoo Misfits, the
And sadly,
Quarry.
I don't know if
Sadly.
you know, he passed.
Did
like
he
a week
really?
Later. Yeah. Massive.
Wow. I
believe he
know.
had
I didn't. What happened?
I believe he had a heart attack.
Holy
Tom would have the
cow.
details. I just know that he passed like a week later, and True Soldier that was there with him from
Yeah.
TikTok, he took it pretty hard. So we've been chatting back and forth, and he's working through it, man. It's just sad. Like you say, you never know, man. There he was,
Nah, dude.
because he believed in something that he just felt moved to donate, right?
He did.
And then here we are a week later, several months later, you know, and he's not here to, well, he's seeing it, but he's not here to, you know, and it hurts, man. It hurts because you just never know.
That's life, man. You know, it's a shitty way to say it, but I mean, it's true. Right. All I can do is what I can do.
You know, and that goes with a lot of the things we do within motorsports, right? When those guys and gals strap into those cars or fire off those cars, and they're literally right here, and it's a bomb, right? You don't think about that.
Yeah.
You know, you don't think about the G forces. You don't think about, you know,
Motor
look at Lexus.
exploding.
Yeah, look at Lexus tires, man, with those little dimples from the track. If he makes a bad choice and decides to do that, who knows how that turns out? You know,
yeah, and I want to be clear in motorsports.
Right.
It's not the speed that kills you; it's the sudden stop.
Right.
I mean that's just the simple truth, right?
So back to your point, just take care of one another. Say what you got to say. Say it the right way before you walk out the door. Hang up the phone. Go to bed.
Right. Don't be left with any regrets. Don't be left with any regrets. Hey. Anyway, so our golf outing was phenomenal.
Yes.
Right. Over 100 golfers. We got 2026 golf outings, not golf outings, golf diversion therapy programs are funded for next year. Thank you to the Voodoo Misfits. Right. So if anybody's listening, affiliated with him, or just know that we appreciate it very, very much. And he will be honored next year when we do that.
He'll be honored at December 13th in North Carolina as well.
Oh, nice. We're doing that golf outing down there. So nice segue, Slick.
See what I did there?
I did. So go ahead and talk about our Save 22 golf outing in Carolina, because that's coming up.
Yeah, so it's December 13th at Meadowlands Golf Club, which is in Calabash, North Carolina, literally right across the street from where I live. We've had tremendous help from Steve Tomeo. He helped with Jimmy V Foundation golf outing. He felt inclined to help, and he's slowly been building the golf outing on his end. Myself and John Wagner going out this afternoon to hit local businesses one more time, try to get them on board. A lot of them said, hey, come back, right? So now we're within 30 days, so we need to get back. There's links on our social medias everywhere. There's QR codes everywhere. If you're interested in even sponsoring a sign for somebody, you can do that remotely, and we'll put it up, and we'll make sure we get pictures of all the signs. We'll do that. But we're looking pretty good, and numbers are coming in about like they did in Ohio.
Awesome.
So I'm not stressed yet, but
yes, you are.
Yeah, I am.
We talked yesterday. You're so stressed. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I just want it to be successful. I want to have the impact. You know, I want people
you have ownership
not only in my community, but the surrounding communities to buy into what we're doing. And you know, starting from scratch down here in the Carolinas has been a challenge, but surrounded by some good people. Chuck, John Brantley, John Wagner, our wives are all on board.
Hi, Wags.
Yep. So, you know, it's been humbling, but it's been a lot of work. Well, we're getting there.
I'll change the perspective a little bit. Excuse me. You're not starting from scratch, right? This is just the first time you've done it there, right? And typically we've always done it here, and we've had 4 or 5 people that can get together and pull it. And now you're starting off down there with 4 or 5 different people.
Right. And
that's all.
And Riley's the common denominator that knows how that works. And he's done all the stuff in the background, which has helped me. So thank you, Riley.
Yeah. Riley's been doing an awesome job in the background. Riley's
December
one of those
13th,
silent characters.
Yep. December 13th, Meadowlands Golf Club, Calabash, North Carolina. If you get a chance, and want to do a sign for somebody, want to honor somebody, kind of like we're showing here, we'll definitely do that for you. Get some pictures, make sure it's up on our socials.
Look at that golf course, man.
I know that was a good day, man. It was a
a great day, and we were done at like what, 1 o'clock?
Yeah, we were done early. We were done,
but I think we
stayed.
We stayed for a while.
I was there till 12:30.
Oh yeah, you stayed most of the day.
Yeah, I just kept getting hit with questions, and people wanted to talk, so I just stayed with it.
Hey, that's the way it works, man. That's how we do it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So after our golf outing this year, that was in May, right? That was right after the hike.
Maybe I don't know. John's been so busy, I don't remember.
No, we didn't write it down. Hey, so let's talk about how busy we were in 2025, right? Because I think this year, well, there's no thinking. We have the proof. This was the most visible, most active year that Save 22 has had since we started.
In a very, very, very long time. Year 2 might be comparable, but where we're at now is no comparison.
This is crazy. So listen to some of these numbers that Albert and I came up with yesterday after going through everything that we've done. We literally sat in front of our calendars, right, and started writing stuff down. So yeah, here we go. In just the core group of Save 22 advocates, which would be about 4 or 5 of us, right? Guys that actively go out, girls.
6, 7.
6, 7. I ain't doing that shit. Don't do that, man. Don't do that again. We had over 4,000 volunteer hours just in the core group. So that's me, you, Riley, Nick,
Link,
Josh Link, and a little bit of Jason. Now, what we didn't include is the multiple members that volunteer for the hike, the time we had in the hike, anything that Tom did. I wasn't able to get a hold of him and get his numbers. That doesn't include the Atwood Music Festival. That doesn't include all the times that the Leathernecks show up and how many guys that they bring and how many hours they have. That doesn't include SAM Center, Vet Resource Center, VSC, any of those things, right? That is just the events that we have put on or showed up to. And that's over 4,000 hours. And we're all volunteer. Cannot say thank you enough to everybody that helps us out. This isn't a me and you thing. This isn't a my program, your program. This is a lot of people have put time and effort into this. So thank you very much. On the motorsports side of things, you and I personally attended 27 motorsports events this year, right? I don't know how we did it, but we did it. And that is through full-time partnerships with people like Lex June, Carson Brown, partial time with Ryan Roulette. And we would be nowhere close to where we are right now if it hadn't have been for Mike Harmon. And all the things that Mike Harmon has done to keep our name out there, to keep bringing veterans to the track, and most importantly, to not restrict us in what we do. They have been absolutely phenomenal partners, and we would be nowhere close to where we are without them. So a huge shout out to Mike Harmon Racing, Karen over there, her hubby James, military retiree, Navy, right?
Navy.
And yeah, just unbelievable. So we could go down the list of the things that we've done inside of motorsports, but I think that would take 4 or 5, 6 hours. We're not going to do that. We do want to talk about how we've grown our social media presence. I don't understand these things. I don't understand how they work. I just sit down and I talk, right? So when you and I went through this yesterday, the thing that really blew my mind is over 75,000 interactions in 30 days, averaging over 30 days for the last 6 months. Over 75,000 interactions across all of our socials. That is incredible. And we couldn't do that without the people that are watching, listening, liking, sharing, subscribing. I'm learning this whole social media thing, right? I'm learning this interwebs. I'm learning all this stuff. And it's incredible. It's amazing, right?
So it all kind of started Memorial Day weekend when we went up to have meet Carson Brown and the Brown family. That's kind of when it started. And he asked us if we could possibly get to 10,000 followers, right? If we could get to that 10,000 followers, that unlocks a lot of things for them and for Save 22. So we had Wags in the car, Chuck was in the car. Even my dad was like trying to text his friends and be like, "Hey, go like." And that night we hit 10K.
Yeah.
And I remember Riley calling me the next day and was like, "What's going on? What are we doing?" Like, because it just starts opening different things. I didn't know how this stuff works in the background. That's Riley's deal. I don't mess with it. But ever since that Memorial Day, we have just been opened up to more and more and more communities, more and more different areas. And that's all because of the people that are simply going to the page and hitting a like. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Clicking on a picture.
Clicking on a picture, having a little engagement with the picture, spending a little time. Those things all matter. They do all matter. They all help. There's more coming with that.
Hey, speaking of mattering, Bernie Kosar got his liver transplant yesterday morning.
Yep.
17, 18 months, I think he's been waiting. So, hey, Bernie, if you happen to see this, man, we love you, dude. Chris Miller, Dogs for Our Brave, Zulu, really good friends with Bernie. Yeah, just, man, keep fighting, brother. And you matter. Thank you. Thank you. Good stuff. Hey, so like you said, our main Facebook presence shot up over 10 grand over Memorial Day. Our YouTube and TikTok are growing. TikTok. Not tip top. What else do we have going on?
So there was
you started the coffee and conversations down there.
Yeah, we did. Chuck Hooks has been working on the Veteran Home Welcome Resource Center, Vets Cafe and Grill down in Myrtle. They provide breakfast for all the veterans that show up. They're doing it once a month. It's on a Saturday. They spend just a couple hours doing what we're doing right here. Got anything to talk about, anything you want to talk about, anybody need anything, right? It could be from anything for a light bill to VA benefits, right? Or somebody simply just wanting to chat. That's it.
I just need to talk.
Right. And Scott has the ability and capability to be able to help with a lot of those things that it's just not in our charter, right? It's not in our bylaws. Right. Scott can kind of handle that side of it. We handle the other side of it that he can't handle because of his charter and setup, right? So we're working together, and that's been a phenomenal partnership. I can't speak highly enough about them. They just do amazing things. So get a chance. If you're ever in the Myrtle Beach area, go have breakfast there.
Yeah, Veterans Welcome Home Resource Center, Myrtle Beach area. They also do, oh, come on, help me out. What's their tiny home initiative?
Tiny homes. Yep. So they currently have 25 tiny homes. They're all full. They're getting ready to add more, and they're getting ready to build a resource center at the tiny homes. So they'll be able to help have the VA reps come in, county reps come in. They can start helping these vets because their program, they take the homeless vets, they put them in, they have to work, they have to pay back. And as they're working through the process, they're gaining that confidence, purpose, mission, and more importantly, they're earning a paycheck, right? So that helps them get to where they need. Then they work to get them out of the tiny home and transition them into an apartment with a job, the VA benefits, or any state benefits, anything that they can get, and they just kind of guide them out. And it's a pretty cool process to watch. It is.
We're going to get Scott on here for 2026.
Yeah, he needs to be on for sure.
Yeah, he will. He will. And I need to come down and say hello.
He's a good Air Force guy.
He is. He is. What was the other? Oh, we wanted to talk about counter steer because we got down to go do a counter steer event with those guys. Dave Cryer. There he is right there.
Oh, yeah.
Dave and I served a Korea together in 1990. And back when we were young and dumb, now we're just old and decrepit. But we took a couple guys down. We took John, we took Chops, and I got one picture here I got to show you, and I want to see if you remember what you were doing at this time. Do you remember that picture?
I was enamored by the seafood buffet.
By the scenery at the time. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. We had a great time down there. I think it was like 16 veterans that we got to go hang out with, be around, be on dirt bikes. We got the campfire effect, I guess you'd say, the back porch therapy.
Yeah.
We had a phenomenal Nashville songwriter who was an 11 Bravo, who wrote some songs, told us about his story. I'd really like to get him on here and talk to some stuff, man. 2026, Countersteer has opened their first event. So go on Facebook, find them, check them out, countersteer.org, and maybe we'll come down and see you. Come on.
And I got to tell you too, the quality of instruction,
yeah,
and the amount of knowledge is it would be hard to find that anywhere else other than there.
So let's tell you a little bit about Dave. Dave, at 39 years old, said, I'm going to go race national and I'm going to go for a title. At 41 years old, he became a national title holder,
right?
A national champion. Now he's got other champions, other veterans with him that are teaching this school, right? And it turns out it's more of a life lesson than about riding motorcycles.
Yes, it is.
Right?
Yes,
I mean, I think we all got a little piece of something down there.
We did. You know what? There's two moments that really stand out from that week. Well, three. The campfire with the singing, the songs was phenomenal.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Same songwriter went down, and he was right in front of us. And to see how quickly everybody just reacted, right, to make sure that their brother was good.
Yeah.
He went down pretty hard.
Unlike Chops.
Right. And then he popped back up and he went around. And then Chops, right?
Right.
I can do it. And I'm going to tell you, he was pushing himself to the limits with Dave.
I think he went beyond.
And then, Dave kicked it up a notch, and, Samson took the fall, but he was hurt. He was beat up. But he kept going.
He did keep going.
He kept going, right? And then he finally had to say, you know what? I can't do that, but I'm not going to quit riding. I'm going to go do the flat track, and I'm just going to do laps. I just want to keep, that was his diversion therapy, to block everything out, get on that bike, and just do laps. And that's all he was doing. He was just doing laps.
Diversion therapy is.
Right.
Right. All we're doing is getting you out to go do something that you enjoy doing with your brothers,
right? That you might not push yourself to do
if you were by yourself.
Somebody's giving you a kick in the backside.
Right. Let's go. Get out of your shell. Come on.
Let's go.
Come on. We're willing to go do it. Why don't you come with us?
Yep.
Yeah. Great program down there. Countersteer.org. Dave Cryer, national champion.
Yep. Good stuff.
Excellent. So that's our motorsports review. I mean, we can talk about the Crush 250.
I think we need
talk
to
about Carson Brown.
So again, I want to preface this with, we owe all of this. We really do, to Mike Harmon and Mike Harmon Racing.
Every single bit of this is attributed to Mike Harmon giving us a shot.
Before this comes out of my mouth, I want to make sure that everybody understands what a quality individual he is, and Karen is.
Absolutely.
Flat out from their mouths. We will never hinder Save 22 from being where they need to be.
I don't. Yeah.
With that being said, Carson Brown is signed with Richard Childress Racing.
Carson Brown is part of the driver development program with Richard Childress Racing for 2026.
Yep. He will be in the Xfinity car for sure.
Yes.
I don't know what the beginning of the season looks like for him. I know there's some ARCA scattered in there, but we'll have all the details after the Snowball 250 in Pensacola, Florida, which is in 2 weeks.
Yeah, December 8th?
December
7th. December
6th,
7th.
7th, 8th. Yeah, 5th, 6th, 7th,
Yeah.
that weekend right there.
That is a busy week. So we'll try to get on here. We'll try to have you live from down there, where you're at, what you're doing.
Yep.
Hey, if you're down there in that area, Pensacola, please stop by, say hello, buy a t-shirt, whatever you want to do.
Yep.
But we're going to be available for almost an entire week.
Yeah, we check in Tuesday and then we check out Monday. A lot of events going on. They want us present because Carson Brown, in conjunction with Pepper Jack Kennels, has kicked off our first ever service dog initiative.
And there's the link right down below.
There's the link if you want to donate to the Service Dog Project. Pepper Jack Kennels has been phenomenal. We'll see where this goes.
We will.
I mean, there's some other big things coming that we'll announce after Snowball 250.
Yeah, we gotta wait.
Gotta wait.
I don't like that, but we gotta wait.
Gotta wait. I will tell you that as of now, my understanding is there is one dog completely paid for already. That's my understanding. I can say that much.
Yeah.
Past that, you'll have to wait till after.
Right.
And we'll figure out the logistics on how to do the application type deal. We've got 14 months from 2 weeks ago, so it'll be
14. Yeah, 14.
Yeah, 14 months.
Okay.
So when those dogs become, we start working through it. Obviously, the vet's going to have to go see the dog a few times, just that sort of thing. But that's kind of what some of the money going into the donor box down here. Link going through here. Some of those monies will help get the vet to and from for the training, things like that. But we'll talk more after the Snowball 250. I'll be able to speak more freely.
Right.
But we can't thank Pepper Jack Kennels, Carson Brown. Y'all need to just go follow this kid. That's all I can say.
Yeah, please. He's not just a race car driver, right? I mean, I know he can get into anything. He kind of reminds me of like a Jeff Gordon, a Kyle Larson. He just hops into everything. Carson Hocevar nowadays.
Yeah.
Right. Like he just goes. And, Brad and the entire family have made a commitment to him to say, I'll help you with your dream, but you have this amount of time.
Yep.
And man, they're just going. They're going for it. And that kid knows what he wants. And he knows that there's other sides to it, not just being in the car. And I think he's doing a phenomenal job, especially being 17 years old.
Turns 18 July 13th. I know that because that's my son's birthday. So, and it goes beyond just the service dog thing too. Like they build bicycles and give away bicycles too.
They do.
He's got that program that he does too. And he's been doing that for a minute, right?
Yeah, it's a couple of years he's been doing that.
Yeah. So he's been giving back already at a young age.
Yep.
And he truly understands it. To have one-on-one conversations with him away from everybody, even Dad.
Right.
Sorry, Brad.
Yeah, sorry, Brad.
He's a good kid, man. He's a good kid.
Yes. Brad, you did good. No
Brad
doubt.
and Andrea have done phenomenal. He's
Andrea, right?
The whole family.
Andrea?
Is just yes.
Yeah, Andrea.
Yeah. Have just treated us great. I mean, I can't express enough. Again, the gratitude.
Hospitality. Let's just go with the hospitality that they provide you. Us.
Right.
There's in that video that we showed, here's that 1 minute video. That's Carson right there.
Yeah.
And that's us. This is that's a joke. That's a joke between Dave and Samson and I. But I mean, they let us just come hang out with them at Eldora this year in June. And look how close we got. We got into the church. There's Brad and Carson. There's Dave and Chops.
Yep.
They got to be next to the car. This is the dream at Eldora. It's one of those big races for the dirt late model guys.
Yeah.
And we got to be there, and we got to sit down in the corner. We got all that experience with them.
Right.
And unbeknownst to me, we recorded a commercial, and they did that pro bono.
Right.
They
Right.
didn't
JR
ask anything
Masters.
from us. JR
Yeah, JR
Masters, man.
Masters is phenomenal with the editing and the video put together. He's he's a good dude.
He's a
He's a
very
good
good
dude.
dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So thank you, JR, Brad,
Yep.
Carson,
Yep.
for all the stuff that you do that nobody knows about.
Right.
And we
And
couldn't
we'll be
thank
able to
you.
talk more freely
We will.
after the
We will.
snowball.
We gotta wait for the
Um,
snowball, though.
yes. Yes. And and then let's just flip that over to Lex June, right?
Let's flip that over to Lex.
And
This year
same
with
thing,
Lex.
Johnny. Same thing. Like, look where we're at with Lex, right? Look where
Yeah.
we get to get the vets. I mean, there's literally vets working on that cars in the pits
Yeah.
that are on the team. They're
Yeah.
vets that come from all over, right? Fort Bragg, the Dunn, North Carolina event, they had, I want to say 40 SF guys and gals there
Wow.
throughout the weekend. And one of the trainers, one of the NCO trainers,
Go ahead. You can do it.
he'll be hanging out more. I'll just say that.
Yeah, he emailed us.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we made an impression on him.
Right.
And he made a great impression on us.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. It was really cool because I didn't get to experience this. You did. Being at the track, watching your friend, because that's what he is, go to the finals.
yeah.
And as I'm rollating across the starting line, I literally, the senior NCO, I don't want to say his name, but the senior NCO just, boom, come up and just grab me. And I'm like, whoa, rollator and all, right? He was just so happy to be there, be part of that, to have that experience.
Right.
Right. And then you see it, man. You just see it. And I can't explain it. There's no secret sauce. We're not doing anything but just showing up and giving individuals opportunities. That's
Just
all
be
we're
there.
doing.
Just be
Right.
there.
And then the conversations happen.
They do. They do.
There were some
we wouldn't
drivers.
be
Right.
the IHRA.
Yeah.
Let's look at what the IHRA has done for us. From, I think it was 25 tickets for the first race.
Right.
And I got rid of those pretty quick. And then I don't want to say got rid of. I handed them out. I gave them to partners and
We donated.
Thank you. That's a better word. And at the end of the year, the 5th event, they have shared our stuff. They put it on their page, and I think we got 250.
I had 250 for done, and I believe I went through 225-ish.
Wow.
I only had a few left over. And then there was a tech school that was close by that one of the teachers reached out and asked if we had any extra. And I think we had like 25 left. And I said, you know what? What a better way to make an impression at that tech school than have those kids that are in those programs come to the track.
Yeah, check it out, guys.
And Johnny, you got to take a little bit of credit in this too.
No.
And I know we owe a lot of this to Tyler and IHRA for putting us in this position, but the amount of drivers that come over prior to a run sitting in the staging lanes, because we were set right by the staging lanes by Kai Kelly and Disco Dean and
Robbie
Shirley
Sesco.
Muldowney and Don Garlitz. We were kind of right there with all them in an L type deal.
Yeah.
And the drivers would come over and just shake our hand. Thank you for being here. We've seen you all season. Thanks for just continuing to come here and providing this.
Yeah.
John, I can't tell you the amount of drivers. I'll bet it was conservatively 75. Conservatively.
Isn't that awesome?
Right? Yeah. And then there's some big names that stopped by too. Right? And had some conversations. But again, that's on them to share, not for me.
Right. All we're doing is being there.
That's it.
We're showing up.
And it's because of the people that follow, the people that donate, the people that believe in what we're doing, that have never seen it or been to anything we've ever done. They just believe in it. Right? Hey, here's a little catch. Take somebody fishing.
Yeah.
We did a car show Saturday, right? I had people I'm setting up and people are walking up to me, hey, here, and handing me cash. Hey, here. Hey, here. Hey, here you go. Here you go, right? Yeah. Because they believe so much in it and they knew that was going to be our last car show for the year, right? And they wanted to be there for it. They wanted to show up, man, and they showed up and showed out.
So,
in a big way.
let's talk about that for a minute, because both you and I have a very hard time accepting accolades,
Right.
right? Accepting credit,
Yeah.
right, for the things that we've done. And I think a lot of us veterans go through that. We don't think that what we did was impactful enough, right? Either we downplay our service because we compared it to somebody else's. We only did 4 years. I never deployed. I was only in from 84 to 88, right? I didn't do anything. I'm going to stop you right there. If you joined after 76, 77, when did the draft stop? You're a volunteer. So you voluntarily chose
Right.
to go do what you did.
Oh.
Now, that is in support of the Constitution and the orders of the President of the United States at the time. So
Yep.
you go do whatever they ask. So you did it. You did the same thing the rest of us did.
Yep.
Just because your storyline doesn't match mine doesn't mean you didn't do it.
Right.
Right? Just because your storyline doesn't match mine.
Yep.
Doesn't do it. You
Yep.
You made a comment to me a year ago when you were down here in the basement about that. Where is it? About that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, what? And you go, don't ever tell me you didn't do anything. And I look at that and I go, but I don't feel like I did. And I think there's so many of us that go through that, right? And you have to get used to accepting that you did something that 98% of the world will never do.
Right.
Right? You are part of a elite fraternity, whether you want to be or not, you're in it.
Yep.
So if you want to keep fighting and you want to keep fighting the world and not accept that you are someone that deserves this, go right on ahead.
Yep.
But if you're tired of being tired, come talk to us. Come talk to us.
There are plenty of opportunities to do things, right? All
Absolutely.
of the things.
All of the things.
Right.
Dude, I met a nonprofit that will set you up as a beekeeper.
Yeah.
It will
Yeah,
teach
so-
you everything about beekeeping and give
So
you the beekeeper stuff.
My cousin in Florida that lives by Fort Walton Beach.
Yeah.
He does that. He does beekeeping.
Yeah.
And he tried to suit me up when we were down there. I'm like, I'm good, cuz. I'm good, man. That's all you. That's your therapy, not mine. Now jump in your pool and swim all day.
It is. It is. There is something for everyone, guys. And we at Save 22 like to pride ourselves on being a network, right? That we've either gone and done the therapy with the organization, or we're very good friends or partners with that organization. So we kind of have this repository of things in our brain and our toolbox that we can hook you up, right? Do you want to go hiking? Do you want to go? Joe Muncie just started this year. He's going to do a outdoor adventure thing with his Jeep group, right? And he's already got 2 events set up at a car dealership for 2026. You know, we're not asking you to go do things that you've never done or that you don't enjoy. We want you to do the things that you enjoyed at one time that you might have kind of stepped away from, right? Turned your back on. And we want to let you know that it's still possible to do it, regardless of what you have going on. You're married, you're working 50 hours a week, you got 3 kids in sports, right? You're whatever. We can give you that 48, 72 hours of reprieve. Right. Might not be with us, could be with Project Healing Waters, could be with Walleyes for Wounded up on Lake Erie, Freedom Hunters,
PGA Hope.
PGA Hope. You like to go golf? PGA Hope has oh, you have something from them. Go ahead.
You kicked it off when you said hunt.
Oh, yeah. Well, wait, we can't talk about that just yet because we haven't introduced how we got there.
And I don't think we should until we get the date.
Well,
is that a teaser? Did we just
that is
tease?
a teaser. That is a teaser. Once again, I'll preference this. with this introduction would have never happened without Mike Harmon. In 2024, I took 2 Marine veterans from Florida to the Xfinity race in Daytona. In that time, we got to walk the starting grid, the pit lane, the garage area, and I took a shot. And I walked up to Jeb Burton on the I want to say flight line on pit road, and his team, and Ward was out there, and I don't know what Tom's job is with Jeb, but anyway, Jeb came over to me after I had these quick conversations with Jeb and Ward on the starting grid, and we kept in touch. 2025, the Thunderbirds got to have a picture with Jeb Burton on the line. Jeb shared that picture this year on Veterans Day. Then Jeb called us up and said, I want to talk to John. I want to talk to these Safe 22s. In the course of that conversation, he offered up 2 veterans a 3-day hunting experience with the Burtons on their property to be televised on their outdoor channel show at a ridiculously reduced rate. And we're going to take them up on it. So right now we are in talks to work out the dates and the particulars to give 2 veterans a 3-day hunting trip with the Burtons on the Burton property. Yep. Again, would not have been possible without the access granted by Mike Harmon Racing.
And what was really cool was when we were in Atlanta and Jeb saw us and came up to us, and we were by Mike's hauler, and he was like, he talked for a minute and, you know, shook our hands. We talked a little bit about wanting to do something together. And that's kind of when you talked about going to South Boston for Ward's event. Yeah. And then the talk of the hunt started coming around, or partnering for the hunt. But in all those conversations, Jeb, you know, he did say, Mike's, you know, you're with a good guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Absolutely. And so that's one thing about that NASCAR community.
Yeah.
None of those guys want to steal anything from anybody. They don't want to overstep. They don't want to step on toes. They don't want to grab and take away. So we were very adamant that we have to get with Mike before we do anything.
Yep.
And again, kudos to them, because they could have said no.
They could have. Right.
And they didn't. No. And that has led to Ward Burton, the Ward Burton Foundation. We got to go do the Crush 250.
Yep.
We took 2 vets to that. We got to sit with Mr. Burton, John Burton.
Yep.
You know, he come over and introduce himself. We had one-on-one conversations for 5-10 minutes with Ward.
Yep.
Jeb.
Yep.
Karen says most, not all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't.
We would not be here if it hadn't been for them. We are, but we have to, I think.
But we have to, because people need to understand it came from.
I think it came. I think how we should say it is it's somebody took a chance on us and we took a chance on them.
Yep.
Right. So we were both uncomfortable 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And here we are now.
Yeah.
And it has not been easy. Ask Karen. You know, it's not easy. We can't always get into the race. We can't always get people there. Logistics, money, time. And they stuck with us. And we stuck with them. And that's the brotherhood part, right? I think that's what the veteran misses when they're not in service anymore.
Right.
Right. So they have to figure out how to be of service again.
Right. And I think you and I specifically tend to beat ourselves up on doing the right thing and what's that going to affect. Right.
Yeah. Who and how.
We overthink. And then it was a simple phone call with Karen saying, hey, look, Carson Brown's coming up. They approached us. He's in dirt model, but he is working his way up. How do you feel about that? Let me talk to my brother. I'll get back with you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Right.
Yeah.
Within, an hour, you're getting a phone call back. Hey, talk to Mike. We're all good with it. We're not going to stand in your way. You need to keep pushing your mission. You need to be where you need to be. Right. And I've always told her that I will forever mention Mike Harmon anytime I have a mic or a camera in front of my face, because I think we owe it to them.
I think we do owe it to them.
Yep.
Right. And all the people that they've helped without us being there.
Right. And that's the other thing.
Yeah. Karen's very active at taking veterans to the track, even when we're not there.
Yeah. State troopers, police, firefighters,
military, firefighters. She's very good at it.
Right. And it's a passion for her because she's directly connected through all of those things with her family. Right. So she's a resource for everyone, which again, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. And I know she's on and she's probably squirting some
ugly crying
out of them, ugly crying. So, hey, Karen, daylight, honey. I don't know how to do that. How's that work? I don't
know if I can get my hand. There we go.
I can't.
Yeah, I almost. I can't get my fingers.
I can't do it.
Can't get them to bend yet. It'll come. It'll happen in a couple hours.
So, hey, we talked about Carson. We talked about the dog. We got the initiative down here with Pepper Jack Kennels. Click that link. There's also a way you can support that by buying merchandise, right?
Yes.
So there's a special T-shirt. You can talk about this because you know more about it than I do.
Yep. So again, this is the Brown family setting up with Pepper Jack Kennel and Save 22. We did a co-branded T-shirt and hoodie. The link's down in here. Going by. They're really cool shirts. And by the way, they named the dog already.
Yeah. So
the dog's name's Damien.
There you go. So for those
Damien
that don't know,
happens to be John's got it on his hand, I believe, or wrist, maybe. I don't know. The Damien logo.
No, I don't. Well, I got Damien right there.
Yeah. So Damien represents all the stuff that we carry around, right? Damien's always kind of up here, just hanging out and doing all this nonsense. And so it's important for us to keep that skull logo around here and there, just to remind people of, we're all carrying something, and it's over there, and that's where it can stay. Because we're here, right? And we're past that, and it's behind us, right? It may pop up on your shoulder every now and then. It may kind of give you a little one of those, but that's when you reach out, right?
Yeah.
So I just thought that was another cool thing when Brad asked us and Carson asked us about a name. What do you want to name it?
Yeah, I think they came up with it, right? It wasn't us.
We were kind of going through some names, like we joked Jody, right? Haha.
Yeah, everybody wants Jody.
Yeah. And then, there were some other names that floated around, and then I kind of said, how about Damien? Right? And that's kind of where it went. So again, it's been good. It's been
a ride.
This year's been a ride. Next year, I don't even know how we're going to do it.
Boy, you want to talk about next year? Let's start off with next year. I mean, we can transition. We've been doing a recap for about an hour.
Yep.
I don't have the donation numbers, how much we brought in, but I know that it was a better year than we've had in the past.
Yeah.
So keep that up, guys, because this stuff's not free.
Yeah.
And a lot of us do it 100% volunteer. The admin costs for Save 22 are so minimum that we can afford to do these other things. Albert has taken guys to a movie for the day, takes guys to breakfast, a golf outing, right? A golf day, 9 holes. I have taken guys to breakfast. We're going to keep that going. We got a sponsor for 2026 for Coffee and Conversation here, right? So that's really cool. We'll release that one when it comes out for 2026. And then, as far as the calendar goes, dude, I'm flabbergasted. You and I did 27 motorsports events. We could really use some advocates that represent the Save 22 core values who could stand in for us and speak on behalf of Save 22 at these events. Right. So what we would look for is someone with a lived experience, either addiction, the military, deployment, mental health issues, things like that have made it through, right, and are willing to give back.
First responders as well, right?
First
If you're a
responder.
first responder, and that side of the house is so touchy, because if you're currently working and you say, "Hey, I have a mental health problem," of course, we all know that
Nice
have a little
segue.
pause. You're going to have a little pause, right, till you get through it. So, if you're a vet or first responder, either or, and you have some shared experiences, or you feel like you could give something back, and you want to go to an event, and it's close to where you're at, and give us a shout. Motorsports.
Give us a call, man.
Save22.vet. Send us an
Hit
email.
me up at Tuesday Talk, even.
Yeah, hit Johnny up at Tuesday Talk, and we'll see what we can do. Again, it's the way you keep building. You just small steps and
Small
just keep
steps,
showing
guys.
up and just keep showing up.
Small steps. We're gonna put this QR code up right here. So we're gonna put that up for a minute while we talk about 2026. So starting in January, not a lot of racing going on in January, but starting in February, boy, I don't know where we're gonna go because can we announce that just yet?
Probably not.
Not? All right. We're not ready yet.
Wait. Yeah, I think we still need to wait till after Snowball Derby.
All right, we're gonna wait till
just
after Snowball Derby. So guys, another teaser.
Yep, another couple of weeks, and we'll have a lot more information. We want to definitely make sure that we talk to our current partners, right, and make sure that that's our core value with Mike and with Lex. We're always going to go to them before we do any moves in either one of those disciplines of racing, and get their opinion and get their feedback, right? And that's the way it should be. They took a chance on us. Lex changed his top fuel car number.
Yes.
To 222.
He wanted 22, but they wouldn't give it to him.
Right. I think it was retired or something of the sort.
Somebody else had it.
That might be it. I can't remember for sure.
Yeah, but that was NHRA, by the way.
Right. Right. So, yes, there's things coming with Lex as well.
There are.
Again, you'll have to wait for him to but I would definitely follow Lex because there's some stuff coming for him. There's some good stuff coming for us in motorsports.
We got that one guy too that we've been dealing with. I can't remember his name. Senior Chief. He makes me call him Senior Chief all the time.
That guy.
Those guys. What is that? Oh, Goat Locker. Yeah, Goat Locker.
Yeah, Goat Locker.
So we got to talk about this Goat Locker thing because this is even getting bigger for us.
Yes.
We now have a Save 22 advocate in the iRacing leagues with Goat Locker. So Nick has been with Save 22 off and on since the beginning, right?
He was there day one.
He was there day one, and he's moved around. He's had his own struggles. He's come back. Nick was with me down in South Boston, and we got a text yesterday or Sunday. I can't remember which one it is. But Goat Locker provided Nick with an iRacing subscription to be able to start racing. So Nick is on the Save 22 Goat Locker team in iRacing as a Save 22 advocate.
Yep.
I think that's phenomenal. I think that's great.
It is. And there's another one, Senior Chief taking a chance, right? Hey, I think we can make this work. We'll just kind of wing it and go through it together and figure this out in the end.
Figure it out.
And here we are. We're both reaping the rewards of both programs.
I think so. Absolutely. And I actually have a meeting with him after the podcast, and we're going to talk about our commitment to 2026 together. And it's going to be amazing for 2026. I did not realize how big of a following iRacing has. It's all over TikTok. I know that. Like, it's crazy.
Right.
Goat Locker broadcasts their races 7 nights a week. right? They held a fundraising race last month and exceeded their expectation, right? They do Goat Talk Live Thursday nights at 8 o'clock. You know, they are really, I think they've given away 15 racing rigs.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's like they're just doing amazing. They're out of Indiana, around Indianapolis. Now, if you're a veteran inside of Indiana, you can apply to get a racing sim rig through Goat Locker. Outside of Indiana, it's still possible. It's just different. So kudos to those guys for all the work that they've done, everything that they put in, for having a vision and running with it. You know,
Right.
find your niche, find your thing, and go do it. And don't care what anybody else says. Just go do it, man. Listen to the people that believe in you and go. Go.
I would go even one more step.
Go for it.
To that. Listen for the whispers.
Good old Dave Cryer. If you don't listen for the whispers, all you hear is the screams. Good old Dave Cryer. I love that line. We've done it quite a bit. You know, so we got the iRacing thing. Where are we going to go next? What's the 10-year hike?
No,
so
man.
We're going to have a 10th year anniversary hike. Now
it will be our actual 10th hike.
10th hike
because we missed COVID.
We did
last
miss one.
year was our 10th year.
10th year, 10-year anniversary.
Right. And then this year will be our 10th hike.
Our 10th hike. City of Massillon.
And and you know, I want to precursor this too with there's some changes that have happened inside of Save 22. You know, and I think we need to be appreciative of those who have laid the groundwork for all of this as well. You know, Jason, we can say it, Jason's stepped back.
Yeah.
You know, and his vision and his passion is still there.
And it's absolutely still there.
He just, it's work, it's life changes. It's, we all go through it.
It is
right?
no fault of anyone.
No,
things happen, guys.
Back and and he will be around to do things if we need. He's just taking his time for himself, which,
well, I think the man's got like 7 or 8 companies that
I've never seen somebody on a laptop, an iPad, and a phone at the same time with 3 conversations. Like, that's just how he functions.
And he can do it sitting in his
right.
I don't know how he does it, man.
Right. And then, you know, Tom as well.
You know, Tom started this with his idea.
Yep. And Tom's gonna have a new role in Save 22. Like, he is stepping back. He's already started to take care of himself and his family and his business as well.
Right.
So, you know, again, kudos to both of them for saying, you know what, we've got it here. We'll still be around. We'll still help.
Yep.
But as far as this type of stuff and the day-to-day and the conversations, they're both, you know, they're just both ready to enjoy life a little bit.
I think we would also be remiss if we didn't mention Matt.
And Matt. Yeah.
Matt came
Michelle
on through my request about 2.5, 3 years ago when we were dealing with some accounting issues. And boy, did he straighten all that out. Boy, I mean, he just put the kibosh down and bam, I'm going to fix this. You're going to fix this. And this is how we're going to do things.
I've never had so much love and disgust in my life.
What do you mean we're wrong?
Yeah, but you know what? He was always right.
Well, yeah, unfortunately he is. He's always right.
You know, and it was the changing part for me that just made me
well, nobody likes change.
You know what? He was always right, and we owe him that. Marcia Ullman at the very, very beginning, you know, taking care of the books. J.R. Gallen, you know, everything that he did and still does quietly.
He does very quietly. He doesn't say anything.
Right.
Doesn't ask for nothing.
Shane Elson, you know.
Shane Elson.
And another one that just keep Shane in your thoughts.
Will do.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll have to talk about that off camera.
We will.
All right. So moving forward in 2026, Thank you to everyone that got us this far. Thank you to everyone who's with us right now. 2026. Hang on, man. Buckle your belts. Tighten that chin strap. Right, we're going for it.
Yep.
What do you have going on this weekend?
Oh, yeah. So I am actually going to take some time for myself to be with my family.
There you go, brother.
We are heading. We're doing our. Couple years ago, when our moms passed, we just decided it might be time to do things for ourselves.
It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. You know, we all go through stuff, man. I lost my dad last year. You lost your mom. Nat lost
20 days later.
20 days later. And things come at you fast sometimes. And you think you're just not going to get through it. It's a kick in the balls.
It is.
And it takes you down, and you don't want to get up. You don't want to leave the house. You don't want to answer the phone. All you want to do is listen to sad or angry music, right? And you end up fighting the world with every comment. You find that happening, you need to take a step back and call somebody.
Yep.
Because the reality is everything that you have going on in your head is not true. I would not have gotten through last year without you.
Appreciate you.
Now something else just kicked in. I got stuff going on in my head.
Well, that might be.
No, what just happened? No, stop. What is happening today?
I don't know, man. We're gonna have to look at all this in the off season. We'll call it, right?
Yeah,
December, January.
Change our streaming platform or something. This is
We're gonna have to look at some other stuff. So, but anyway,
I can't stand it. This is aggravating.
Yeah, I need to get moving. I need to get out doing the golf tournament stuff. Got to go see some businesses today with Wagner. Thanks for the cry. I hate you.
No, you don't. You love me.
So yeah, again, can't thank everybody out there that's had a little part in this or a big part in this to where we're at. Right. 10 years of just showing up and going after it, man. Just keep coming, and it's finally starting to happen.
It is
on a level I thought that we would never be at.
I'll be 100% honest with you. I thought we were going to crash and have to close up shop. I can't tell you how many times. And you know, you took a chance on me by sending me to an event, just a race at Mid-Ohio. And what you said to me was, I think you'll enjoy it. No, I know you will enjoy it. Please go. And I fought you. And we told the story 100 times. Once I got to the track, I knew I belonged.
Yep.
And that's what we're trying to establish by being at these events, right? We're meeting the veteran where they're at. And then throughout the year, we'll create special events to offer it to anywhere from 2 to 10 at a time. But we're going to be where you are. We're going to be at that Veterans Resource Fair, right? We're going to be at this golf outing. We're going to show up at the restaurant, right? We're going to wear our Safe 22 garb. When we're open and available and out, that's where you affect change. Not at our events, in what we do every day and where we go. And I couldn't thank you enough for giving me an opportunity and believing in me to carry that Safe 22 mission and message in my own way. Right. So thank you for that. Really, thank you very much. We have a couple comments to get to real quick, and then we're going to let you go. I have a call with Goat Locker. And then, at 1 o'clock, we're going to try something new. I don't know what kind of craziness is going to happen there. I'm going to be on TikTok live from my site, my page, whatever it's called, my profile, Johnny Flyboy on TikTok with Freedom Rider.
Oh.
Allison Teeter Dudley. She connected us with Red Robin last week for the Veterans Day thing, and then asked if I would come on as Save 22, and she would do her special birthday deal. And she wants to talk about Save 22 and the issues affecting veterans and things like that. So we're going to try it on Johnny Flyboy on TikTok at 1 o'clock today. We're going to give that a shot.
Good.
We're going to see how that works. I tried the other streaming platforms. I didn't care for those. So we're going to stick with this and try the Tiki Tac thing and go from there. So join us today at 1 o'clock. Oh, Samson chimed in. He must be listening while he's drilling.
I'm just going through some of these, and I guess I should have had them put up as we were talking. Note to self.
Note to self.
You see Senior Chief here, over 40,000 worth of equipment donated to Nation's Warriors and First Responders. That's Goat Locker Racing. 40 grand they've given out in equipment. That's awesome. That's awesome, Senior Chief.
Yeah, fantastic. He keeps trying to get me to get a rig and get into iRacing.
Yeah.
Like,
and Karen.
Fine.
And Karen. I need to shut those off. Anyway. Damn onions in here, man.
There's a lot of onion cutting ninjas today, but man, I think it's all gratitude, right?
It is.
That we didn't think that we were worthy of this love and attention, and we didn't think anybody cared about us. And that's not the case. It's not the case.
Everybody carries something, no matter who you are, good or bad. Everybody's got a little something at certain points, right? And at those certain points, I feel like we've been positioned at exact right times for certain people, and you can't explain it. It just happens, right? I still go back to incarceration, and I'll never forget that kid that came up and literally just threw his phone down on the table. And Jason, myself, and Link were all standing there, and we looked at him and he goes, "That's my buddy. He was supposed to be here. He committed suicide. I was in my car last night with 2 bottles of pills. I was going to take them all right across the streets where I'm parked. I was going to do it." He goes, "But I remember the promise I had to him that I would not miss. I would continue this event." Right? And then we talked and we hugged and we cried, and he walked away and he went and listened to music, and he came back smiling because he felt his buddy in the music at that moment, right?
Yeah, man.
That one will stick with me for a long, long time, because that's when I knew we were doing good. I knew we were doing good things. I knew we were helping people through conversations. I knew it. But that moment when he did that, that one will stick with me for a while.
That one solidified it.
Yep. That one for me was the kick in the rear end of, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
So thank you all. I need to get moving. Thanks for taking time to have me on, Johnny. I appreciate it.
No, man, I'm glad you came on. Thanks for helping me out. It's a whole lot easier when I got somebody else with me. So
I'll try my best, man. But Tuesdays are usually my
Tuesdays are VA days.
My PT days.
Yep.
That's tomorrow this week. So good times.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Yep. You go ahead and go. I'm gonna wrap it up. Talk about what I'm doing the rest of the week, and then preview next week's show.
All right, bro. Talk to you guys.
Thanks, Albert. Have a good day, brother.
All right, man. Thanks. Bye.
Albert Wooden, current board president of Save 22 and motorsports outreach advocate with us, man. Really happy that that he was able to join us this morning. And now I don't have the feedback coming, so that's going to be pretty cool. So for the first time ever, I will say that I have had over 5 people watching the entire show. So thank you. This Friday, 21st of November, Ohio Means Jobs, 30th Street, Canton, Ohio. from 11 to 3. We'll be out there for their Veterans Resource Fair. Next Tuesday for Tuesday Talk, we're going to have a local former fireman who uses comedy as his diversion therapy for PTSD. His name on TikTok is Sad Teen Chris. Give him a look, give him a like, give him a follow, listen to some of his stuff. He and I have spent probably 4 meetings together now since we met at Red Robin, and he gets it, right? He understands that what he went through was just something that he went through and he has to move on. And the way that he moves on is through his comedy. So I'm very excited to have Chris here next week, live on Tuesday Talk. We'll talk about his struggle, how he got through it, what happened to him, and what he's doing now to affect change in the PTSD, first responder, firefighter, police, military communities. And we may even have something to announce by then. So keep in touch, keep following us. If you're not busy this afternoon at 1 o'clock, flip through the old TikTok and look for me. I'll be on there at 1 o'clock. I'm about to get off of this here live podcast and go do my thing so I can get on the phone with my boy, Senior Chief. So again, thank you for everyone for listening, for watching, for joining in, for commenting, for liking, subscribing, the whole 9 yards. We have far exceeded any expectations that we have ever had in where we could take Save 22, and it's all because of you guys. So thank you very much for all of it. Let's play our outro. Uh-oh, where'd my button go? We'll play our outgoing. See you later. So thank you very much. Uh-oh, what happened to it? Music playing. That means it's time for me to go. I'm going to throw a couple more videos up. Like to see those. Peace out. Good Friday. Tuesday Talk next Tuesday. Right before Thanksgiving.